Um, Conversely, with Cycles, I've had a studio for several years now, and now drumming is something that's part of my daily life again. And I play and I play and I play just because it's fun and it's therapy for me and it's cathartic and all these things. So now this new project comes along. Immediately as the files start coming in, I realize, wow, this is really good stuff. I mean, and I never say that about music that I take part in. Not that I don't like it, but I tend to be hypercritical. So I'm one of those people that there can be 99 wonderful things about something and one thing that I'm not super fond of, and that's like the burr under my saddle pad. And I just, I focus on that, and it gets in my head. But there was none of that with these files and these songs coming in. I just thought, wow, this is just one great song after another. And I could not wait to start recording. And there was all this anticipation. And Dan Murphy was coming in from California, and Matt was coming in from Illinois, and Eric was driving down, and of course Brett's in Dayton. So we're all together, and I mean, it's this reunion. We hadn't really all gotten together in the same room since we had recorded the previous album. And we no longer, unfortunately, God rest his soul, have Joe Bubin to work with us. So we were on our own when it comes to the actual production of this thing. And through doing Dark Optimism, I believe that we all learned what we needed to be able to make this project happen. So the end result is this album called Cycles. And there are very distinctly different sounds from it because we literally have 4 different people writing music, and those people have different influences, although some of them they share in common, but there are some that are different. And from a player's point of view, we all played better on this album. We just, I think we found our groove, and we sort of sharpened our teeth on that last project, and we learned what works and what doesn't work, and we learned things about ourselves. I learned a lot about my playing and what sounds good and what I'm capable of doing. As a player, you always hear things that you want to do, and sometimes you hear things and you're like, man, that would be killer in that song, but I can't do that because I just don't have the chops for it. So um, you just formulate this thing, and you hone whatever you can out of the skill set that you have to make that music the best that you can make it, with your part. And Cycles is such a great example of this group of guys putting our heads together and coming up with something truly original and truly unique, and something that I love listening to. And I'm proud to say that. And I'm proud to have played these tracks and crafted this. And it's still evolving. It's still shaping. We're still finalizing things. And it's become a huge part of my life, just this project. I mean, like everybody, I have a job. I have all these other things going on in my life, and life pulls us in all these different directions. But we're able to find the time to focus and get this done and turn out a project that I'm so proud of. I can't wait to hear what the response is to Cycles. And I also don't care what the response is because I love it that much. And I know that I will listen to it. And I really think that almost everyone out there is going to find something on this album that they like because it's that eclectic and it's that catchy. But fantastic project. I'm very happy and proud to have taken part of it, and I can't wait to see